Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. I thought I'd show you guys the best absolute choices for your unrecognized unit, which you guys can grab from the codes. To get to the codes or to get to these units, you go to your profile on the right, you go to codes right here, and then you enter one of them being another unit, which you guys can go and claim, and then the other one is going to be 2 days left but working for real. And with those two, you will get two new items called Unrecognized Units. So when you obtain these unidentified units, you're going to open it right here and you're going to see that you have a handful of units to pick from. And depending on which one you activate, you actually get something different. From what I've heard, you need to be level 15 to activate these codes, but we're going to look at the first one. So the 2 day left, we're going to look at this one first. You guys get to pick two exclusive units basically for free. So this is actually a really nice jumpstart for a lot of you guys because maybe you missed some of these units and a lot of them are now getting Vanguard familiars, so they actually are going to have big uses now. So looking at all these units, who should you grab from this page? This page is actually a lot, I'd say worse, as in the choices are a lot more obvious of what you should pick. Now, how you should decide which of these two units you want is by deciding, do you want a good unit now or do you want a unit that will get a Vanguard familiar in the future? Now, looking out of this whole list, Habana, she's pretty bad. I don't think she's a good support. I mean, she has the ability to be a good support, but it's just not super consistent. I would not recommend grabbing her. Fubiki, I would not grab her as well. Rudius, I would not grab him as well, honestly. He's probably one of the better water units, but he's not that good. He's probably going to age out by anniversary. Dave, I would definitely not grab. Rem and Ram, I would not grab. And here is where you start getting into the units that are good, right? Aladdin. Aladdin is an amazing support and genuinely a really, really good unit. So this is not a bad choice to grab. I don't know why I'm forgetting this guy's name, but Dark Mage, he's also actually a pretty good unit to have as well. Priestess is a great cleanser, very underrated unit. Kareem, whatever his name is, Karam, I don't know. He's pretty ass. I would not pick him up. This lady, I would not pick up as well. She is pretty horrible. I think Sakya is how you say her name. You should maybe pick her up. Like, out of the units here on this page that you guys should grab, Sakya, Goblin Slayer, Priestess, Aladdin, Dark Mage, and Remu. These are the absolute best units on this page. Aladdin, Dark Mage, Priestess. The three of these guys are basically supports. So if you need a support or you're missing one of them, maybe you should go ahead and grab them. But if you're looking for a DPS, I would consider one of these three. Sakura could actually do crazy damage if you have Monarch on her. She's a great time stop. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you know Goblin Slayer by now. You can still get him from the Battle Pass. His damage is crazy. And then Remu also just has an insane amount of DPS. If you're asking me which one would I pick, if I had none of these units and I wasn't going to finish the Battle Pass in time, I would pick Goblin Slayer. And then if I weren't going to pick Goblin Slayer, I would pick Remu. These are my two picks of what you should grab. But keep in mind, you guys can also just keep these in your inventory. So if you don't want to buy them right now, just keep them. Now, the next unfamiliar. This is where it starts to get a little different because a lot of these characters on this page are old and can get a familiar at any time. Now, looking at this list of units, we have Gilgamesh, who actually already has a Vanguard familiar, and he is pretty decent. Even though I'm calling him decent, though, I would not recommend for you guys to pick him with your choice because that is really all I can say is he's decent. It's just not worth it. And there's probably going to be better holy units in the next update. This guy right here is actually Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen, and he is getting a remodel next update. So he actually might get a familiar and he might be actually good, which is really, really cool. So this is not a bad one to pick up. Momo, she could maybe get a familiar. I don't know how good she'll be because she was probably the worst unit they've ever released in the game, I think ever, but she's not a bad pickup because these two can definitely get familiars. I think Dodon is this guy's name. I'm not entirely sure, but this is the Naruto dude, the like puppet one. Not an awful pick either. He can also get a familiar. We have Lucy, who can also get a familiar. She's actually still an okay-ish support. We have Dante, which is still a pretty good unit. You guys can pick that up if you want it. We have Okarun, which out of this entire list, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it now. I think Okarun is who you should pick on this page. Okarun or Toji. I think these two are easily going to be the ones that will get a familiar the quickest. We have Julius, though, right here, which he could also get a familiar. Arcoloid and Virgil, it's not going to be till a while until they get them. We have Puini, we have Xeon, and then we have Dodoro. I think it's how you say his name. I'm not entirely sure, but he could also get a familiar. Basically, half this page of people could get familiars, but if you're asking me which one you should pick up, genuinely, out of this whole list, I would just consider Toji and Okarun. And if you already have them, because they were pretty accessible, I would probably grab someone like Lucy or Gilgamesh, maybe, like someone who you know will get one eventually. Like, my best advice for people that are picking familiars, people that are picking units with this, is just think about the odds of them actually getting a familiar. Like someone like Julius and Xeon, right? They're from a very unpopular anime, and the chances of them ever getting a familiar are going to be pretty slim. So I would not probably pick them unless you're just collecting and you don't have them. I would definitely pick someone here that you don't have. Like I said though, Toji, Okarun, I highly suggest you guys pick these two. They are the two most likely to get familiars, and they're probably going to be good because they're super popular characters. And just keep in mind, you guys can hold on to these. You do not need to use them. If you don't want to use them, don't. Just choose not to use them. Hold on to them. From what we know, these could just stay here in your inventory. Like the familiar one, I haven't used it because I already have all these and they're not very good, if you want me to be honest. But yeah, on this page, like I said, Toji, Okarun, and then I guess Lucy is your third pick if you already have both of those guys. And then on this other one, Goblin Slayer, Reimu, those are my two picks for sure. And that is everyone you guys should pick with your unrecognized units. Keep in mind, this is all my opinion. You should not solely base this off of me. You should also base this off of, do I have the unit? Do I want the unit? You know? When you do pick these units, they will be fully evolved. For me, I'm only missing these two Naruto guys, and then I'm missing Xeon. So I'm probably going to pick one of these dudes. And I have literally everyone on this page. So for me, this isn't going to be very useful. But for you guys, pick the people that I mentioned. I hope this helped you. I hope this helped you today. This is a really, really cool thing they're doing for their anniversary. And today marks 2 days till the anniversary starts. So make sure you guys pick these units. And yeah, enjoy the anniversary, enjoy the countdown, and I'll see you guys there when that day comes out. See you.